Arf! Arf! Arf!
Hey! You! Hey!
Not my big fat fucking car!
So let's get on with this episode. Rainbow Dash is having fun, but she needs to study for the Wonderbolt's history test so she can move on of being a Wonderbolt. However, she doesn't do well on studying, and time is running out for her. This episode was fun to watch. The jokes were good in this, the characters were good. It was just all around a fun episode to watch. I do like I said, there were some really good jokes in this. I think one of my favorites is like when Applejack was like, It's okay, Rainbow Dash, I didn't learn anything from this bullshit lesson either. And Rarity was just like, fuck you too, Applejack. And also the like, how much time you got left? Not much. Well, you're fucked. That was really good. I give props to that. Although I do have one nitpick with this episode. It's just a nitpick. It's not going to count really that much on the episode. It's just that if Rainbow Dash is such a huge fan of the Wonderbolts, then how come she doesn't know the history? I mean, she loves and looks up to the Wonderbolts. We really knew about that since the first 2 seasons. So shouldn't she know about the histories or anything? And even then, how did all the other ponies know about the histories too? But then again, it might be just nitpicking. It's not really that much. I mean, I've watched this with a friend of mine, and he told me, well, don't forget, there are some sports fans out there who just watch it for, the game. They don't really give a crap about history. So, I guess you could kind of compare Rainbow Dash to something like that. But anyway, like I said about Rainbow Dash, it is nice that, we get to see, everyone trying to teach Rainbow Dash their own way of learning, which will lead to the moral pretty soon. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's just move on to the characters. Rainbow Dash was understanding in this episode. I know some students in my school that learned through different ways, and there were some that didn't even give a crap and forgot about what the teacher was talking about. And like I said, she's like the class clown in this episode, and I have a lot of class clowns too. Some are even my friends who are class clowns as well. It was nice seeing Twilight as a teacher again, feeling like, the Season 1 tribe. So it was a bit nice, and like I said, I think she would make a fantastic teacher someday. The rest of the main 6 did have their purpose for this episode. They weren't just, forced or anything. No, each of them have their purpose. Well, kind of except for Applejack, but then again, what could she really have done to help learn about the Wonderbolts? But anyway, let's get on to animation. I like the transitions in the beginning of the episode. It's pretty cool, and the shots they used with Rainbow Dash and Twilight flying for the first time with the shadows was a really nice touch. It's just very cool. Keep up the good work, guys. I will say, out of all the song generations that My Little Pony would done, I would not expect them to do rap. I would never see them doing rap or hip-hop, but Pinkie Pie raps in this, and even though, like a lot of other bronies, I'm not that big a fan of rap or hip-hop. They're 2 of my least favorite music genres in the world, but this one played out pretty nicely. I think it was fitting for this episode, even though I couldn't even understand some of the words that Pinkie Pie was saying. But it was just all around fun, and it got a whole 90s and 80s vibes feel to it, and Final Scratch's appearance was pretty cool in this one. So this song gets a plus for me. The moral here was another great one, and a rare moral for kids. And the way they showed it was really pulled together, especially some of the foreshadowing there too. There are some people that do learn different ways. Like I said, I have friends that learn different ways. You could try and help them, but sometimes, they do it in different ways. Now, through teachers, and even teachers might not, understand what kind of ways they learn until they see it themselves. Although, I kind of question, how does doing, simple multitasking help you remember some stuff? But then again, it's just nitpicking. I'm sure there's some people, maybe Army or Air Forces, that, do some stuff like that. I don't know. So overall, I really like this episode. There's a pretty great character development. It's got some nice jokes, and some good translation and animation as well. So overall, I probably give this a 9 out of 10. And we're almost halfway done with Season 4. Man. Well, up next, we're going to go back to Rainbow Falls again. Oh boy, hopefully it will be better than the last time we went to Rainbow Falls. So, till then, I'll see you later. Take care.